Hello everybody, my name is Isaiah the Yonko, and welcome back to the Dragon Ball Super Rewrite series, where I rewrite Dragon Ball Super. It's been a while, hasn't it? Just a quickly McBlicky disclaimer here real quick. I am not claiming that my version of Dragon Ball Super is in any way better than the actual version of Dragon Ball Super. This is just adjusted to my taste in anime, and that's pretty much it. So enjoy, please. 8 months is crazy, but can you blame me? At least Battle of Gods is a good story by itself. I only had to tweak a few things to fit my liking for at least the story I'm trying to tell. But like, if I'm being so for real, I had an entire different version of this movie in my head for the last 8 months. I even wrote it down, ready to be made, but it was so ass. I mean, god damn, I sucked. I had writer's block the last 8 months trying to think, how do I make Resurrection F better? And this is the best I could do. Tell me if you like it, okay? Also, if you're new here, I'm gonna be like, this video is pretty much like if I'm pitching it, that's how I'm saying this thing. It's not gonna be like in depth, all right? It's more like I'm pitching a story, you know what I'm saying? Age 778. 14 years after Frieza's death, the Frieza Force finally finds the new planet Namek. The Force enters the planet, gathers the Dragon Balls, and after forcing the locals to say the chant, they revive their master. With only 2 wishes left, Frieza asks for 2 simple things: to gain power as he breathes, and for that power to not have a limit. The dragon grants his wishes, and Frieza exclaims, "Those monkeys are going to learn. Those monkeys are going to pay for disrespecting me, Lord Frieza!" Sorry, I thought it was funny. See Gohan sparring outside of his house with Goten, as Piccolo is watching over Pan. With a punch and a flip, Goten bounces away from Gohan and charges his ki to the max. As he goes Super Saiyan, a spark crackles from his aura. He stops, almost passing out. Hey, you were close that time. Damn it! Why is this so hard? Trunks went Super Saiyan 2, so why can't I? You gotta give it time. You can't compare yourself to Trunks. That's like comparing apples to oranges. And besides, you're a Saiyan and a son no less. You'll get there when it's your time. For now, just keep up the training. I want to be implied that only a few months have passed since Battle of Gods. Although at this point, yes, the end of Z is going to be rewritten and retconned to hell by the basic implication that Beerus exists, and the fact that obviously Bulma has seen Goku within the past 10 years. So end of Z is going to be retconned, but I still want to have that as like a little checkpoint in Super, even though I want to go past end of Z. Also, where's Videl? She's slumped, so let's continue. The boys continue training as we zoom out into the city. Krillin is flying in the air, chasing a few robbers. Krillin lands in front of the cars, smashing it with his own body. He arrests the 2 robbers with a neutral look. He thinks back to the old days when Goku and him were rivals. He sighs as he believes those days are over and now all he's good for is just being a cop. He comes home to his wife and child. I want to add this little scene between Krillin and Lazuli, which, if you don't know who Lazuli is, that's Android 18. I want this scene to convey something, that Krillin does have this insecurity about not being strong, but doesn't really like to show it. But there is one person who can see right through those walls he's putting up, and that is Lazuli. I don't know, I think it would be like a good character building moment, especially for like the Tournament of Power. But yeah, after that, we'll just continue on. You see Goku and Chi-Chi farming together with a little picnic set up. We see that Goku and Chi-Chi are spending time with each other with smiles on their faces. As Goku and Chi-Chi are enjoying the nature around them, Goku's eyes widen. Chi-Chi asks Goku what's wrong with a worried look. Goku got up and apologized to Chi-Chi, telling her to hold on to him as he uses instant transmission to teleport to the Brief's household. Vegeta was already outside of Bulma. The 2 rivals gave each other knowing looks as they looked at the sky. The clouds would part as a giant alien ship enters the Earth's atmosphere. From the ship they heard a familiar cackle.
Hello, monkeys!
Frieza flew out of the ship already in his final form with thousands of soldiers behind him. Before he could let out another word, he felt Goku's right hook on his face. As Frieza's body flung around the planet, the soldiers dispersed around the world as well. Frieza landed in a calm island and looked at Goku with hate. "Have you no shame, monkey? You should have stayed buried, Frieza." "What's this change in attitude, monkey? Dante already told me what you did the second you entered our planet. You killed all those Namekians again. You monster!" "I was feeling nostalgic, monkey. I might kill your friends again, starting with the bald one. I thought you could have changed, but..." Goku turns into Saiyan God. Now that's a monkey I could agree with. So before we continue on the story, I do want to mention a few things. Number one, the banter between Goku and Frieza. I actually want Goku and Frieza to have a banter-like relationship way earlier on than they did before he was recruited for the Tournament of Power. I just like that dynamic between them, especially in like Super Broly, where Goku asks Frieza what redundant means, and Frieza gives him a genuine answer. Correction, it was what repugnant means, not redundant. I mixed those two words up. I think that's just like cool little moments between them. I think that's pretty chill. Also, instead of having them being ready for the fight, or at least gathered around and prepared, having them scattered around the world not only shows us more of the Dragon Ball world, like for example Tien's school or where launches or certain characters are, it also gives an excuse why they won't perform at their best. They weren't prepared. Obviously it's a surprise attack. But let's continue on with the story. Goku struck Frieza again and their battle began. Around the world, the other Z fighters were fighting Frieza's forces. Yamcha was fighting in a baseball game, Tien and Launch were protecting Tien's school, Gohan, Goten, Piccolo, Buu, 18, and Krillin were protecting West City, Roshi was protecting Kami Island, Trunks was protecting the Brief's household, and Vegeta was fighting any soldier in his way as he flew towards Goku and Frieza. Vegeta landed on the same island as Goku and Frieza. He could see that Goku was on the ground hurt but still alive. Vegeta would question this choice, but Frieza would make it very clear that the only reason why Goku is alive is because he wants to kill both Vegeta and Goku at the same time. Vegeta begins his battle with Frieza. I do want to make it clear that Vegeta does have the same God form because he did ask for the help of others. Just a little, character building moment. As the battle goes on, Frieza gets stronger and stronger until he enters his new form.
I know gold's a bit gauche, but I wanted to ensure you grasp my new position atop the pecking order. And for the sake of your feeble mind, let's keep the name simple as well. We'll call this Golden Frieza.
Vegeta wipes the blood off his mouth as he continues to fight. Goku gets up for a moment and charges at the two. He takes Vegeta and teleports both of them to Dende. Vegeta and Goku caught their breath as Mr. Popo gave the two Saiyans some sensu beans. After a short conversation, Vegeta would suggest fusing with Goku. This would catch literally everybody on the lookout off guard, but Goku would ultimately agree, teleporting both him and Vegeta to the world of the Kais. Goku would then ask the Kais for the Patar earrings. Meanwhile, Gohan and Frieza were fighting in the city. After Gohan was defeated, Goten would try and turn Super Saiyan 2 but failed. However, he stood up to Frieza anyways, and before Frieza could land the final blow, Vegito slammed his left foot against Frieza's face. Vegito and Frieza would fight in universe for about 5 minutes because, I don't know, maybe he's going God in this. They would defuse right after they use a final Kamehameha. Frieza would start to charge his energy, which gave Goku an idea. Goku would ask Vegeta if he remembers Yakan, and for those who don't remember, Goku beats Yakan in the Buu series by overloading him. Vegeta's face turned from confusion to a cocky smile. Vegeta would comment that never in a million years would he think that Kakarot would ever have a good idea. Goku and Vegeta would fight Frieza with all their might. While fighting them, they would realize that Frieza is using the energy around him. Goku comments that Frieza is just like a balloon and they only need one pop. Goku and Vegeta would keep fighting, hoping that they'll be able to pierce Frieza's skin. Krillin looks at Frieza and he realizes that there is an opening. So with that, he uses the Kienzan to cut off Frieza's tail. Frieza would call Krillin a little shit, and as Frieza's ki would begin to leak from his tail, the Kienzan would come back to slice open his shoulder. The ki would pour from there too, letting Vegeta and Goku to finish off Frieza with a combined Gallic Gun and Kamehameha. After Frieza's defeat, the gang would have a nice picnic all together, with Beerus showing up at the end to ask for a favor. Woo! Bitch! And that is my rewrite for Dragon Ball Z Battle of... not Battle of Gods, god damn it! Resurrection F. Look, guys, this video took me 3 days to make. Alright, and I just wanted to make it special for you guys, especially since, I really like doing rewrites. I like writing. It's one of my things I like to do. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe for more, because I really can't wait to do the Universe 6 arc. Yeah, just comment down below what other type of videos you want me to do. I'm tired. I have been doing this for 3 days straight, just non-stop editing, voiceover, writing, rewriting. I enjoyed it though, which is the important part. Anywho, bye-bye.